is an Adam. Oh, it's a 101.
Boys and girls at home and kids in the gallery, let's go!
Hello, Packamaniacs in Chicago. We are live from the National Sports Collectors Convention. Hey, they want to hear the voice.
Oh, my God.
If you don't bring the voice, what are you even doing?
I've never been ashamed of you. However, oh, my God.
This is our show, buddy. You're in at 50-50.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, we are here live from the National Sports Collectors Convention. We're in the lobby of our hotel room, our Hyatt, or our hotel, the Hyatt.
Yeah, until we get kicked out.
Yeah, everyone just heard that we are live.
Yes.
It's nice. You have these headphones. You can't really hear anyone else. I just hear myself.
I should have put the headphones back on.
I tried to warn you.
You did.
I tried to warn you. Man, we just got here a couple hours ago.
Yeah. I want to give people an update on day one, which is Wednesday.
Yes.
I guess maybe pre-show. I don't know. We're going to call it day one. And we've already been up to some things.
Yeah, we have. Well, and I got to start. I didn't prep you for this, but I got to start with our flight. Somehow, and we're still playing our music in the background. How about that? Isn't that something?
Hey, there you
go. So on our flight out here, somehow, I don't know if it's user error or Delta. I'm blaming Delta based on my experiences lately. Mrs. eBay's seat and I got changed, and she ended up 2 rows in front of me. And turned out we got the whole plane talking about us.
This was pretty funny because you told me about this afterwards, and I had upgraded my seat. So I was sitting right by the door, and we stopped our takeoff because I heard like another pilot comes walking on. He's looking for a seat, and he comes walking back. He's like, there's someone in my seat.
Oh my God.
And they go and look it up. They're like, they switch seats. And I have no clue who they're talking about. I didn't think they'd be talking about you.
Oh,
it was
yeah.
this whole ordeal. You guys had switched your seats.
Yeah, evidently that's a huge deal with Delta.
It's going to be a problem for the fly home.
It is. Well, I think
my problem for the fly home. I paid a lot of money for those 2 seats.
Well, I think as long as someone's not in an empty seat, we might be okay. And I've already got my line prepped. If they say this isn't your wife, I'm gonna say, yeah, but it's my boyfriend.
Bam. Now what?
What are you gonna say to that? So somehow I ended up on a full flight with no one on my row, no one next to me, and so we asked the stewardess, "Hey, can we move?" They said, "Wait till the doors close." Kyla eventually does. We thought the doors were closed, and then we got a huge lecture from the gate agent.
Oh yeah,
telling us not to ever do that again. They let Kyla sit next to me though, so all was averted there. But we got people talking on the flight coming out. Once we got here, you and I kind of made a beeline to get our passes, picked those up, and went into the show.
Yeah, let's kind of give people an overview of what to expect for this show. So we're going to try and give you something a little different every day. For today, we're going to talk through what it's like to get your passes, as we've already done that, the kind of new and improved VIP area, the air conditioning, and also we hit up a back corner of the show, but also really walked through corporate row.
We did.
And we saw some incredible pieces that if that's your jam, we want to guide you to.
And we met some of our corporate friends.
Yeah, we did. Yes, we did. So I say we just walk through start to finish.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our day. So traditionally where trade night has been. So I don't know my cardinal directions inside of here. We are staying at the Hyatt Regency.
Yeah.
We walked across, and I guess that part doesn't even matter. I have not eaten in like 10 hours.
Same.
You told me I should have eaten before. I'm like, no. We got to pump out this podcast.
Yeah.
And when I don't eat, it's about the same as me not sleeping.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be a little scattered. But
You're
as you
good.
walk into the main lobby to go into National, there's that side, like entire expo area that typically house the VIP party. Now that entire area now has someone checking your badge at the front to make sure that you have a VIP or a media pass.
Right.
And then and only then can you enter that entire area. So that was kind of nice to have that blocked off.
And you were saying that area has been expanded quite a bit.
It has. Typically I think anyone could go in there, but only certain conference rooms have the VIP rest area. It is now my impression that that entire side of the building is now VIP. So that's kind of nice to have a bit of respite over there.
Yeah.
Now, I told you as soon as we got in at about 12:30, I'm like, hey, I want to go get our tickets as soon as we can. And we went over there to pick up our VIP tickets. And I would say we waited in line maybe 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes.
It was super easy.
Super easy. We got a nice little prize pack that we'll walk through with people. But our friends who came in,
Yes.
I don't know if you saw the group chat after, they tried to pick up their tickets, their VIP tickets at around 2:30. They said the line was massive.
Are you talking about Bright Lights, Big City, Kansas City, Dan?
He's one of them.
Yeah.
And they had a hell of a time getting their tickets. So I guess tip number one, if you're listening to this, you're planning on coming in Thursday morning, plan extra time to pick up those tickets, even though we had the printed out paper tickets that we had already purchased.
Yeah.
But you have to go get a lanyard. In order to get that lanyard, there's a hell of a line.
Yeah. And I hope that it will ebb and flow. I've noticed like our hotel lobby has ebbed and flowed, right?
It's going to be, it has, and
but
it's going to be bonkers here in probably an hour.
Yeah, and I think it's only going to get worse and worse, unfortunately, as the week goes on. So if you do come in Thursday, come in early, or first thing, go get your badge, go get your VIP pass. You're definitely going to want to jump all over that.
But Ricky, when we picked up our pass, I want to go over the little package that they gave us.
Yes.
Look at this nonsense. This is absurd. I can't even fit this on the whole screen.
Dude, I'm dead serious.
I'm showing this over here on YouTube.
You think I'm kidding? We're going to fit you in this bag by the end of this weekend.
It's absurd. So here's what you're going to get. If you've got a VIP pack and you don't want to see, maybe just plug your ears here for 30 seconds or so. You have not gone through this, correct?
I have not.
Okay, so first thing, you get another bag inside of a bag.
Okay.
That is full of a few magazines.
All right.
We got like Sports Collector's Digest.
Any magazines from Tim's childhood?
We got B is for Beckett. But
B is for Bug.
Otherwise, just a bunch of flyers.
Okay.
From different sponsors.
Meh.
Yeah, man, indeed. Now we do have tickets.
Oh yeah.
The VIP autograph ticket. So you've got a few wild cards. So you have 6 wild card passes. You've got a Dwight Gooden, Keith Van Horn, which is of note for us.
Yeah.
And then a few other guys.
Dwight Gooden is on there. That's a player of note.
Yeah, nothing too shabby there. And then lastly, there were a couple of packs of cards, which I seem to maybe have misplaced. No, they're inside of here. I have not opened them. You get a VIP pack. I got Aaron Judge there on the front. And there's one other pack of cards that's inside of there. Super sticker pack of some sort. So,
all right.
Apparently that is needed to be housed inside of this 874-gallon eBay bag.
It is the biggest bag I've ever laid eyes upon. I think it belongs in Ripley's Believe It or Not, because I'm not sure I believe it.
And people have said that you've seen some big bags.
And I've seen a
lot of people are saying that.
I've seen a lot of big bags in my day, and that one takes the cake.
So we finished with that. Immediately we go over to the VIP party. It had not started yet, but
yes,
it looked like they had some Chick-fil-A or some food there.
Mm-hmm.
That's where Bill Cartwright was going to be signing, and just kind of a lounge area. We walked around just for a moment, and then kind of pieced out of there. But there's one thing that we noted, and it's that we didn't feel the temperature being hot.
Yeah, I pointed it out.
The AC is working. The AC is working this year, people.
Yeah, and I think that was the best way to note it is we were talking and noticed that, hey, if you notice, we haven't talked about the temperature.
Right.
How great is that? How great is that?
Yeah, fantastic. It made the experience much better. Now, I happen to get a room just off of the main balcony here. I think it's going to be an issue. Your guy here is a light sleeper.
Dude,
and
you're going to be so pissed when you see our room. We are tucked back here. We're at the 29th top floor.
Are you really?
We're
You're way back there.
Way back, but not back far enough that it's like it takes 30 seconds to walk.
Okay.
I think that we're going to plan some 2 o'clock in the morning meetups outside your room.
That's when we're going to go start running after full 6 hours of sleep. So we get our passes and we decide your room was a little delayed.
It was.
And I think it's of note. I guess maybe we'll come back to it just as a chronological time frame, but people have heard the saga of your room getting canceled by your assistant. Did your assistant come out here with you?
Well, I think I might have. I think they're around here somewhere, and I'm about to fire them if I can find them.
Your assistant needs some work, my man.
You know, we did. We checked in, and
you didn't get a room immediately.
I didn't get a room immediately.
I did, no problem.
Yeah, right.
Before I even showed up.
Wham! Like they offered to walk you up with your bags.
They did.
Like full 5-star service.
Bit,
yeah. For me, they're like, no, fat boy, you're gonna wait. You're gonna wait until we text you, and they eventually did. But when I got back up to get my room, I said, "Hey, I've already been through here. You just told me you were gonna send me a text. Here to get my room keys."
Yeah,
and
no problem, right? Should just be
no problem.
Simple transaction.
Yep. What's your name? Ricky Clark. Nah, keep it in. I don't care.
I'm not at a.
That's fine.
Beep.
Yeah. And so I give them my name, and they say, "We don't have a room under your name."
Oh God.
And I'm like, "Well, that cannot be true."
This was my room.
This was your
I did
room.
go in and alter it
To say my name.
Augment it to put your name on there, and that's how it showed up in my email this morning when it said check in.
And for
under your name.
For the second time, I dropped my Amex and said, "Bill me." For the second time. I've already done that. I did that when we came in earlier, and they told me my room wasn't ready. So I've already paid a second time.
Maybe they don't like Amex.
Maybe they just don't like Ricky.
They may not like Ricky.
So I go back in
Be
and
gunning for us over here.
and they just look at me like with a dead stare and say, "Yeah, could it be under a different name?" And I said, "Okay, Chad." And so they look a little bit more, and finally I pull up the actual reservation, and they're like looking at the number, and they're like messing with my phone, zooming in, which just is irritating the hell out of me. Eventually they say, "Is it Kyla?" And I said, "Yeah, actually it is." Because I'd forgotten when we came in earlier, she gave her account number, her Hyatt account number. So they assigned it to her name. I don't know why she didn't lead with that. I don't know why when we were staring at each other questioningly, why she didn't bring up the name.
Yeah.
She then continues to tell me, "Well, I also see Chad's room here." And I quickly told her, "Do not touch that room."
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. And then she goes on to say, "And I can see the room that you canceled."
Like, why? Like, what's the point of that?
I have no idea.
There's no reason to even say that. Even if she sees it,
I almost lost my mind on her.
Bet.
Of just, how convenient for you that you can see that.
And at this point in the day, like, we had already traveled. We were on the flight before you would normally even wake up. Like, it was an early flight.
Yeah.
Long flight, get here, no downtime because you guys didn't have a room.
No.
We go over to the show for 2 hours and are pounding the pavement out there.
Yeah.
And then she nails that on you. And it's like, I'm glad I wasn't down there.
I almost started looking up flights back home tonight. That's where I was at. But thank God it all worked out well. Probably because she has, at least word of us has traveled back from the convention center. We were mingling with some pretty heavy hitters over at the show.
Yeah, my thought today.
You want to talk about that later?
No, I think we should do it right now.
Okay.
So my thought was today is likely going to be a slower day.
Yeah.
And if you are listening to this on Wednesday or Thursday and you're planning on coming in, my mind was at the point of, you know what? Usually these corporate booths have some pretty cool stuff on display for you to go see. It's definitely today and tomorrow are going to be the slowest days here.
Yeah.
And I wanted to show that to you, but I also wanted to see it. And I was like, all right, if we go over there, which is in the main show hall, as soon as you walk in, if you kind of veer at 2:00 and go back that way,
right.
That's where you're going to see that stuff. And then we're going to knock out a bunch of booths as well. So we're making our way over there. And the first massive booth that we see is Heritage Auctions.
Yeah.
And immediately something catches my eye. And I'm like, dude, Ricky, you got to look at this. They had Macho Man, like original match worn
memorabilia, attire,
underwear,
attire.
That's a better word.
Full ring
Undies?
attire,
skimpies. Some really cool stuff. Some Slim Jims that were there as well.
Yeah,
and the pieces were autographed as well. Let me see if I can throw these up here and at least put it in front of the camera so that people on YouTube can see this.
Oh, that would be awesome.
The pictures of the DeLorean. You guys, we had a Back to the Future party for my wedding anniversary.
We need to cover that.
And we
some
rented
point.
a DeLorean. We'll save it for another day.
Yeah.
But that was the photo I just looked at. Okay. So I'm looking for Macho Man stuff. Here we go.
Here we go.
Let's see if we can throw this up so you guys can see this.
Dude, his jacket, his tights.
So cool. Autographed. Here's another one. Let's see if we can get a little picture.
Oh,
of
yeah.
that.
Some NWO Macho Man days in
And
there.
so Heritage really had some pretty cool stuff. Bo Nix, a Bo Nix game worn jersey.
Oh, yeah.
That
was a big
you
boy.
got a photo. Oh, yeah. Will you send me that one too?
Uh-huh.
If
of
didn't
you with
already.
it. Yes.
Yeah. You don't have to do that right now. But guys, one piece of one card in particular that was just a massive card. That was Heritage Auction's highlight.
PSA 6
is the 2007 Upper Deck Exquisite Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan dual logo, man, autograph 101,
dude.
On display. Just
Insane.
an absolutely amazing card. Maybe if I turn down my brightness, that'll help that out a little bit. Maybe not.
Oh yeah, that's way better.
Yeah. And we saw it. We got our photo taken with it, in just an incredible card, one that will never see the light of day again.
Yeah.
I'm sure. But that was a pretty cool piece to see. So Heritage Auctions immediately really jumped out at us like, whoa.
Yeah.
All right. There's some cool stuff to see here.
Yeah, that was a good first introduction to the show, right?
What was your mind? I guess I skipped ahead of this, and I really want to make sure we capture this. When we walked into the main show floor, what did you think as a first-time experiencer?
Man, we passed like a side room as we were heading into it, and it reminded me of the first time you've been to a jazz game, the first time you've been to a professional sporting event. You walk into that arena, and it just blows your mind of what it looks like.
Yeah.
And I stopped and I started awing at it, and you brought up the fact that, hey, you haven't even entered the main area.
You were in awe of how large it was, and
Yes.
it was just the side room.
Yes, I did,
buddy.
I did. One thing that really has struck me in just the first couple hours we've been here, I had a lot of anxiety about coming out here.
Sure, that's understandable.
And I think in my mind, you see on social media all these big deals being done, and I think in my mind I was thinking, hey, I'm spending hundreds of dollars to travel out to spend thousands of dollars, and I just want to kind of dispel that myth for any others that may have thought the same way I did. Yes, there are tons. I've seen more Michael Jordan rookie cards than I've ever seen in my life. There are these massive Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan patch autos. There's all sorts of incredible cards, but there's also $100 cards. There's also $50 cards.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I saw multiple dollar bins. I mean, it is not a situation where you have to come here and expect that you have to spend $1,000 if you want to get a card.
Social media may make you think that.
Right. And that was a huge thing for me. And I'll tell you, I think that's a big reason why I was looking up cards on eBay, while I was telling myself it's okay, you don't have to buy something, is I didn't want to feel like I had to drop a couple $1,000s in order to pick up a card that I wanted.
Sure.
And I can tell you, we've already seen tons of cards that are well within my budget, that are well within anyone's budget. There's something for everyone here. I cannot recommend it enough. After just 2 hours, I already regret not coming in the past and fully plan to come more regularly to these.
Yeah,
it is so cool.
Good. So right after we hit up Heritage, we'll stick with Corporate Row for a minute. We did go off and knock out the back corner of booths because we're trying to take this. I want to try and show you how to do this in chunks.
Yes.
Because otherwise I get overwhelmed.
I'm with you.
I get lost. I don't know where I'm going. So I try and take it out in chunks, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. But we also kind of stumbled upon the Fanatics booth. And so we go walking over.
Had to go say hi to our friend.
To Fanatics, and someone in there was showing us that they have these Fanatics autographed national exclusive boxes. They had 5 of NHL.
Correct.
And then half an hour later, they were releasing 5 NFL. Yes. And then they were going to do that by sport. And these range from anywhere from $600 to $1,000.
Yep.
And they said, hey, inside of here, you're going to get 3 to 5 pieces of autographed memorabilia certified by Fanatics, and you should get your money back at worst, is what he
That's
claimed.
what they claim.
So
all about finding the buyer willing to give you that money.
And we're in there, and they're like, yeah, the NHL one's just dropped in. Really, there were maybe 2 or 3 other people in the booth.
Yeah. And then our friend came in
and then you kind of bumped me. You're like, hey, get out of the way, guy. And Michael Rubin comes marching in right by us with someone who I think is a card shop owner in Portland. And we'll get to that in just a moment.
Yeah.
But they were going to open up one, and they were filming. So the guy opens up the NHL box and got some names. He got a cool jersey, 2 hockey pucks, and then a framed 8x10. I didn't really know any of the names.
No, I didn't either.
But then Rubin pulls an NFL one that hadn't even released yet. He's like, here, open this. Guy opens it up. First piece of memorabilia, John Elway autograph jersey.
Oh my God.
Mini helmet of the Rams, Kurt Warner.
Oh,
no problem.
Dude, how jealous were you of that jersey?
The jersey was
really
really cool.
And while you were filming it, you can actually check us out on Instagram at Pack
I
to the
did film
Future
it live.
Podcast.
Yeah.
There is some live video of that you can check out. Be sure to go check out our accounts. And while you were filming that, I feel like a huge asshole. Listener Josh, friend of the show, pulled me aside and came up and said, "Hey, I really enjoy the show," and remarked on we didn't even touch on the fact you're wearing it right here in the video, our quarterback wristbands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They are real.
Oh yeah. And I've been working these.
You have.
I've already found a card for Kenny Benson.
Dude, you've been going
and
nuts.
Located him. This is hard though. This takes work. Like mentally going through looking at these booths.
Yeah.
You have to have this. And you know what? People have commented on this. This is actually very functional.
Oh yeah.
And so even if it's just for your collection, I recommend doing it. But I will preface it with this with Josh. I teed you up because
inadvertently,
as we're walking over, I'm like, yeah, this is the area where I met up with a couple of guys last time and we went running. And I told the story of someone else named Josh that I won't give out any details of because I think he was a little gun shy on it, but it was very memorable to me. And I wanted to share that with you. And I told him like, yeah, his name was Josh. And so immediately and I can see why.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, we have one listener named Josh. We have 3 Justins. We have to have like 0.2 of everyone else.
I did
balance that.
So he comes up. He's like, yeah, I really like the show. I really like that you guys are actually wearing the quarterback wristbands. I said, yeah, man, that's great. You really got to say hi to Chad. And that was it. That was it.
And then you just left it.
Well, I thought I was passing him off to you. And then you recorded for another 15 minutes. No. And then you turn around and I'm like pointing at him. I don't even introduce him. I'm just like, hey, your guy is here.
No, it wasn't awkward to me. I was like, all right, there's got to be a reason I know him. So I just went up and started chatting with him. And he said, yeah, he's a listener. He lives in Portland. His buddy owns a card shop. And I think his buddy is the person who opened up the boxes.
Yes.
I don't know that for sure. Right. But he travels up to Seattle for the Mariners games. He makes road trips. He has partial season tickets. First thing he asked me, he's like, so did you get your contract? In my mind, I've told you this before. I try very hard to section off things. And of course I talk about this on the show, but my mind is not at work.
Right.
My mind right now is cards. And I'm like, flip that switch. Listener update. Do we have the music for updates?
Yeah. Which one? Do you want? Just the background?
Something dramatic.
Oh, yeah.
Just short and dramatic. Update on the contract.
Oh no, I know what you want. Pad for me for a second.
Yeah, sure thing. Of course, had a nice conversation with HR last week, came to a verbal agreement. She said, hey, all I have to do is get something approved by 2 more people on the finance committee for this contract. And this contract, it will be the biggest contract I've ever signed. So she got it approved verbally. And today's update, no contract. Nothing. Ghosted. Flat out ghosted. So Josh comes up and says, hey, you got that contract? Nope. Still don't. But it was great chatting with him. And if and when I do move up there, I'm going to have a card buddy.
Yeah, no, I think that would be super cool. I hope he checks this out live or pretty close and meets up with the rest of our group as we get on with this card show, because it's going to be fun with the animals.
So let's get on with this because I'm going to need to eat. So we went through the Fanatics shop. We talked about that. We kind of walked by eBay. We walked by Wildcard, who had some cool stuff going on with like a Halloween theme. It was kind of cool.
They kind of mixed monsters or the Joker from Batman with sports athletes. And one thing that we just pointed out, it's more of I think an advertisement for what's to come. I think they're releasing the actual product, the card size, in a number of months. But the monsters on the card, and granted, I'm a ham for Halloween stuff, but it really distracted from the fact it wasn't licensed product. They looked really good.
They did a good job of that for sure.
So we hung out with Michael, our bud Mike, for a while over there.
Yeah.
And as we started continued to make our way around, we decided to go say hello while we were at it with our friend Ken.
Yeah. So we decided, we talked about the Hollywood prop auction. That was our last podcast and last YouTube video. Go check that out if you haven't, with Joe Mo. And we're walking in to go check out those products because they do have them there.
Yes.
The whip, the Stormtrooper, the Batman cowl, all
Iron
over there.
Man
Go check them out.
Yep.
They look awesome. And we walk in and Ricky's like, he's right there. He's right there. He's right there. I'm like, dude, I can see the Batman cowl. Like, it's right there. Yeah, I see it. And you turn around, you're like, oh no, there's Ken right
to
there.
your left.
Yeah. So we wait a second. He was chatting with someone and just went up and chatted with him for a while and
had a nice conversation.
Thanks for letting Joe Mo come on. Appreciated his response. And he was kind enough to take a photo, which is the cover photo of this YouTube video.
I love it. I love it.
So that was great.
Yeah, no, that was awesome. Rubbing shoulders with our fellow bigwigs.
Yeah. It's probably great for them too.
Yeah, luckily I wasn't wearing my, and for those the show historians, I've got my Chad Aiden shirt on, but more importantly, I've got my I'm a Shark Survivor pin from my Secret Santa gift.
I'm glad you weren't wearing that there.
Yeah, thank God. I was scared to walk down from the elevator. That's a decent sized
Speaking
walk.
of which, we were both now donning our chain. Oh, yeah, in there. You got
We've
Cam?
got Cam, the number to 5, red parallel.
Oh,
one
yeah,
of mine.
red on red.
And yeah, just matched it.
I went gold.
Dude.
I went gold with my 2023 Prism Gold Braun Breaker PSA 10.
Dude, your gold pops way better than mine. I'll have mine tomorrow.
Well, it's a preview
Oh, yeah.
of how I'm going to spear you right off the elevator railing
Do it.
down
Yeah.
20 floors.
Do it as I'm saying, hello, pack of maniacs.
I just spear you down an entire floor. Not today. So corporate row overall is very cool. And if you can get in there when it's not too busy, there was a lot of cool stuff in there. And I think
Agreed.
that some of those photos that we took, at least seeing those things will immediate first day highlights. for us.
Yes, definitely.
All right, Ricky, where are we at? 26 minutes. You think we can do this in 5 minutes?
Do what?
Oh, we got to talk about card buying.
Oh, yeah.
That's what we're here
Oh,
for.
yes, we do.
So we went and browsed the very
Yes.
back corner,
Uh-huh.
right? And I told you, hey, my system, zigzag. Go down entire row, turn, come back.
Yep.
Turn, come back. And that way you can minimize the amount of stuff you're missing out on.
No, and I appreciate that. And I will continue to employ that with you, or even if I'm not around you. Because even employing that, I don't know if you picked up on it, we still circled a couple tables.
Oh,
like
yeah.
you get turned
Oh,
around
yeah.
so easily.
And just wait till it gets busy here.
I
And
can't
then
even.
turn around and like we won't even see each other for like 3 hours. I did notice there were a couple times I was away.
Mhm.
I saw you do this.
What's that?
You were looking for me, and I saw you look straight ahead.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't see me, and then you looked down. And then you're like,
It's true,
this
man.
is why Hyatt doesn't want you here.
Dude, sorry, it worked.
But
I
you
found
found me.
you.
I was like, okay, I'm impressed he saw me. And then I was immediately like,
I
damn
can't
it.
believe you saw that.
I was like, damn it. That actually worked. So we go out to look for cards, and I did make one purchase today. There was one booth in particular. I don't remember the name of them, but
Yeah.
they had some massive cards. But as we flipped around the corner, they had 2 identical cards
Yes.
out of 2024 Topps Dynasty.
Uh-huh.
Dynasty? I
Yes.
think it was Dynasty.
Uh-huh.
Both numbered to 10. One was 3 of 10. The other one's 9 of 10. Out of 2024, Clayton Kershaw patch auto game used.
On card.
And my mom, before I came out here, she's like, hey, I want a nice Clayton Kershaw card. She's a big Dodger fan too.
Yeah.
And I was like, this has got to be it. So I send her a photo. She's like, I want that. She's like, is it game used? I'm like, yep. I'm like, Mom, it's also from 2024. Like, that's the World Series team.
Yeah.
And she's like,
Oh.
I want it. And they were both priced very fairly.
Yeah.
We saw a lot of cards that were overpriced, but these cards were priced very fairly compared to Card Ladder. I offered a little less since I was going to buy 2.
Yeah.
And sure enough, we made a deal. I got one. Mama Doc got one.
Oh, dude.
How about that? I got a little photo on here too. So that was my first big purchase. And for you playing the Junkie Tim gambling odds
Yeah.
of what card I would buy first, it was actually baseball that did it.
Yeah. For
There we
those
go. I can't see it there. I'll get some better photos.
for those keeping track at home,
Your
Chad,
wife literally found you because you were yelling.
Yeah.
I see her just walking
Yeah.
down.
she texted me earlier and said, "Where are you?" And then here she is. Just-
Where are you?
Dude. Kyla. No, yeah. For those keeping track at home, in the first couple hours, Chad has bought a card, 2 cards.
Yes.
Kyla, Mrs. eBay, has bought a card.
Yes.
Bought my son a Christmas present.
And you?
Ricky got card blocked.
I card letter blocked you.
You did. You CLCB'd me.
I felt real bad about it, but it needed to be done. You can't let you fall on a grenade like that. The time didn't call for it. It's day one. You
You're
gotta
right.
be patient.
You're right.
I can't have you. I gotta walk around with you for the next 4 days, man.
Dude,
I
So-
can't have you out there shaming me.
so everyone gets their cards, everyone's high five, and I find my card. I'm like, hey, let me join the club. And Chad says, yeah, you can't buy that.
This is so hard. Everyone's experienced this, right?
Oh yeah, no,
Now,
and I'm so glad
I
actually.
immediately saw it, and I knew it was a reactionary want.
Yep.
And not reactionary to me buying a card.
Yep.
Reactionary because you saw one, they're like, hey, this looks cool.
Yep.
I bought this. I've done this myself 1,000 times.
It's
and
when I
have immediate buyer's remorse.
It's when I realized that you can get cards for less than $1,000.
Yes.
And I saw a card I wanted.
You saw a really cool card.
And I knew, and you're right. I was already telling myself, based on this product, it was Panini One. I said they don't put game used patches in there. So that was already a ding, but I still was going to power through it. And you had to pull me aside and say, look at this card ladder value. We can find it for you for far cheaper.
Well, it was a Stafford Lions
It was.
patch
auto.
Now, several problems with it. Number one, it was not Stafford playing days.
Correct.
With the Lions.
Correct.
Which doesn't necessarily mean you can't have it.
Correct.
But it wasn't a game used jersey, which I know you're not a huge fan of.
It bugs me.
And then the card ladder, which you were so excited about, you completely forgot about it in that moment.
Dude.
You were texting me yesterday about how cool card ladder was.
I was.
You forgot in the moment.
I was.
You
I
got
did.
excited. You led with your crotch where your wallet is.
Yeah.
And you were thinking with the wrong head.
I led my dick and berries.
And
my card dick and berries.
The card was double the price of what it should be.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you saved me. You saved me. And actually that's been kind of my thing. Man, I got to tell you, find you a wife that will talk about new card product releases every week with you. Find you a wife that will come to you with you to the National and point out all your favorite players in cards that knows them.
Some lucky dudes.
Yeah, dude, we lucked out beyond.
I agree.
I can't even put that into words. But yeah, but I keep telling Kyla, hey, no, we're just going to wait. We're going to wait. She really wants me to buy a card or wants to buy me a card. Because as we've talked about, my birthday is coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And I haven't given her the great list. Yeah. And so she's like real eager herself. And I keep telling her, no, let's wait. There'll be something good. And then I wasn't following my own advice. So I needed you there.
Dude, I've done this so many times. This is an experience thing. Like, don't get excited about it. Stay patient.
Yeah.
Know you go look up card ladder. Know what you want. Don't do a reactionary buy. So I'm excited for you. Save that money and perhaps find something tonight.
Dude, I'm so excited.
A few other key pointers for tonight and maybe a little wrap up. Number one, I have seen security walking around in multiple different sites, which makes me happy.
Yeah.
Security's there. Air conditioning is there. It is not very crowded today. It is going to get crowded.
Yeah.
But so far, so good.
Agreed.
Been rainy.
Yeah, which
might impact the morning run tomorrow. I don't know.
Well, and I feel bad for you for that, but from what I've been hearing from everyone local is that it has cooled this place off big time, and the weather's been so nice today.
Yeah.
Temperature wise. One last thing I want to just address for those that are maybe catching this live or going to watch in the next 24 hours.
Oh boy,
I'm getting a lot of shit from our P1s about brunch tomorrow.
Yeah,
we're supposed to meet for brunch at like 7 a.m. tomorrow.
7:30.
And everyone wants to tell me.
7:30, right? Hold on, you got to be exact about this.
Well, no, it's not happening. It's being canceled. You know what's happening at 7:30? Character breakfast. Come meet your favorite Back to the Future podcast co-hosts. That's what it is. We're going to go around signing autographs. Get your autograph book out. Character breakfast tomorrow, 7:30 a.m. Hyatt Regency. What?
If they haven't kicked you out by then.
Tons of shit. I just want, we have the super secret show chat, and they talk a lot of shit about me.
That's because you're never in there.
Right, thinking that I'm never in there. Tell them how it is, Chad.
Ricky reads everything. He responds to almost nothing, but he reads everything. Every word, he will read it.
So don't think you can get away with anything without me catching.
Y'all got it coming tomorrow.
So 7:30 tomorrow. Well,
right here at the Hyatt Regency buffet. It's just right behind us here.
Yeah, Hyatt Regency, Chicago O'Hare in the lobby buffet. Meet us down here. Come say hi. I'm so happy that Josh said hi to us. Like,
that was
I don't think that people realize that, like, in addition to getting to meet the people that have found us through our show, it is so cool for us to know that someone's actually out there listening.
It makes us excited. And I will say this about me. My wife says this a lot. When I have to think and my brain is switching, I have a stare. I have the stare, and it makes it look like I'm not happy. It's a switching thinking stare. So
Yes.
so don't worry about that when you come up to see me. No, that's not you. It's
I can
it's me
attest.
flipping that lever. I'm like,
Exactly.
okay, now I have to try and remember where I am. Here.
Exactly. But come introduce yourself. Come join us for breakfast 7:30 tomorrow. I think the more the merrier. All the group that people that I know come in are super friendly, super fun to be around. So come eat character breakfast with Chadna.
And even tonight we'll be in the
And
hotel
Kyle.
lobby.
Wax Museum Kyle. We're going to loop him in for
we
character
are.
breakfast.
Some of these corner seats where we like to hang out are already being taken up, and it is only 6:45.
Okay.
So we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna go park one of those spots, maybe get some food. I'm gonna get
do
a
it.
beverage and see how long I can stay awake.
Let's do
We're
it.
gonna try and do this each and every single day of the National. Let us know what you guys want to hear from us, any updates, what video footage you would like. Also, make sure to stay on Instagram, as Ricky mentioned earlier, Pack to the Future podcast. I will pull up and go live on there throughout the day if there's cool stuff. So
yeah,
if you're not here and you want to be and live vicariously through us, leave us a comment, like the show, and we'll make sure to do it.
And one last thing, we do have a comment about if we're hunting any specific cards, a number of them. And actually, I think it's great if you will go over to pttfpodcast.com. We actually have a list of all the cards we're searching for, as well as a lot of our friends of the show. So check those out. And if you see any, message us.
I want a 2012 Prism Peyton Manning Gold.
Dude, Kenny Benson's MVP. He's been sending me so many Lions cards.
Awesome. I told you you're going to get a lot.
It's good.
Very nice.
All right. Well, it's been a fun show. Fun 30 minutes. We'll see if we get kicked out of the hotel while we've been doing this.
Does it freak you out? It's only been 30 minutes.
Yeah, I don't feel comfortable.
Wait till Saturday. You're going to be like,
yeah, you got 5
you're
minutes.
Be drooling out of the set corner of your mouth.
It'll be you and Kyle by then.
Yes.
All right.
You find it?
Yep, found
There
it.
we
It's
go.
been another fun show for Chad. I'm Ricky, the friend of Michael Rubin and Ken Goldin, wishing all of you a one-of-one night.
Omaha.